Hi, it's Beth with your little bit of Beth for today. I want to talk to you about something that feels really important to me. It's an awareness that I just had and about myself. And about how sometimes I get so in the I have to do it myself mode that I forget to invite other voices and other perspectives to the table. And not only can this hold me back from the whole realm of potentiality and what's possible, but it also keeps me standing on the other side of moving forward. It really shrinks down my opportunities to grow. I know it comes out of this belief that I got really early on in my life that it's important to work hard and work hard on your own and to move things forward in your way, to be really responsible for yourself. And boy, did I get that. I've got that so ingrained in me. So I was thinking about a business strategy and how to move forward on it when I remembered that I have someone in my life who's a committed partner to helping me move my business forward. And so I called her on the phone and said, "Can we talk about this?" And the visual that came up for me was me standing on one side of a moat, and where I wanted to go was on the other side of the moat. And I just couldn't identify what kind of bridge I needed to cross over to get from where I was standing to the other side. Now, in the past, I'd tried several kinds of bridges, and many of them were successful in the past. And so in my mind, I just wanted to keep trying what I had tried before. Even though the goal that I'm trying to reach is dramatically different from any goal that I've tried to reach in the past. It doesn't even look the same. It doesn't even feel the same. The end result isn't going to be the same. But it's called a cognitive shortcut or heuristic, and you can Google it and learn more about it, and it's a big part of what we talk about in navigating challenging dialogue. And it's my brain's desire to take the shortest path from where I am to where I want to go. And so to do that, it wants to pull up what's familiar, what's worked in the past, what things I've already put time and commitment and energy into, and even though they may not be getting me the result I want, I'm hooked into that commitment of time, that commitment of energy. And it's where the expression throwing good money after bad comes in. Or when you know somebody who's in a bad relationship and you're like, why don't you just cut and run? And they're like, oh, they may, I want to be there if they change. I want to be there for when it gets better. Those are all heuristics or cognitive shortcuts. So for me, the cognitive shortcut, and I even said it to my colleague, I said, what's worked for me in the past is X. And it was so funny because as soon as I said it, I got that vision of me standing on one side of the moat, my desired goals on the other side, and I just keep trying to lay down the same bridge, even though it's not long enough or it's not effective enough. It's not going to hold who I am today, who my business is today. It's not going to carry all of that across. But darn it, I want to keep using the same bridge. So the point of this little bit of Beth is to talk to you about thinking about when you're trying to problem solve, when you're trying to move forward, when you're trying to expand the range of possibility. Thinking about phoning a friend, talking to a coach, trying new approaches that may not even be similar to what you've done in the past, and seeing how they fit. I'm so energized by my phone call that I can't wait to get working on what we talked about. And I know, because I'm increasing my self-awareness, that my tendency is going to be to work on that strategy in a vacuum, get it all figured out, identify how it's going to happen, make all the decisions on my own. And so the self-awareness, the reminder, the practice, the new behavior that I am trying on and implementing, and I know it might be sloppy and uncomfortable sometimes, but I'm gonna stick with it until it becomes ingrained, is to invite in another perspective, to question the way that I want to proceed based on my brain wanting to take that mental shortcut. So I hope as you go through your day and your week, you'll be thinking about places where you might invite somebody else in to do a little check-in on, are you trying to use the old bridge to cross the new moat to get to the place where you want a different outcome? Yeah, it's a lot to think about, but until next time, this is Beth with your little bit of Beth.